welcome to another version of Repop's installation videos. This is Vince. I'm here. Today we'll be installing a deluxe kit on a 57 Chevrolet. We only have a door for a station wagon, a rear door for a station wagon, but it's all the same process. This whole process will work on most any of your cars and trucks. First we'll be installing the window felt, which goes here. The next we will be doing the run channel, which will go across the top of your door. Now, for those of you that have any questions about it, this is a sedan door. Your hardtop doors will not have this upper part or this side part here. Be sure that when you unbox this kit, make sure that you have all the right pieces and make sure it fits your doors. And don't throw the box away until you get that part of it done, so you know that you have the right kit.
Also, we want to remind you to look at the sticker on the box. There's a big stop sign, and it reminds you to watch our previous video of how to unbox the run channel so you don't mess it up by bending it. And also, I want to show you to fill out your warranty card. It's a lifetime warranty on all our products, and this will help you if you ever have any trouble down the road. And we do have a full service department, which you won't get with some of these overseas made products. All our products are made in the USA, and we back them up, and we're service after the sale, so we're going to help you out if you have any problems. And just remember, a sedan has a post and a hardtop has no post. That's the best, easiest way to figure that out. Okay, the first thing we got to do before we put our run channel in is install the outer window felt. So this thing comes in a box, and you might have to tweak it a little bit to get it straight, but it bends very easily. There's nothing to it, and you make sure that it lines up with your holes, and all your clips line up, and it looks nice and straight. So the next thing we got to do is that we have screw holes. There's a screw in each end. So we're going to get down here and eyeball that hole and drill a small hole with an 1/8 inch bit, and we're going to put a screw in.
Your kit will come with a set of screws to install the door with.
Okay, the next thing, once we get our holes drilled, is we want to snap this in place with our clips. They all line up, and it's real easy. Hold that in, Gary. And just give her a squeeze, pop them right in the holes. Okay, and then you get your line-up tool. Make sure your screw holes line up. You got me a screwdriver. And just screw it in like that. That keeps the ends from getting loose on you. Holds it up nice and tight, so when we put our run channel in, we'll be good to go. And it looks just like a glue there, and we're ready to go to our run channel.
Okay, after you get it out of the box, this comes pre-bent, but you'll have to do some tweaking on the ends, and just take your time when you do it. Make sure you're not trying to do it all at one time. Then you just slide it into the door. And then after you get it in, we'll mark the places that you need to.
Yeah, we get it all fitting right. And now, if you'll notice inside your door, there's flat spots where it's going to make contact. So we're going to mark it with a piece of chalk where we want to apply our cement. Now these glue in, and that's the best way because they used to clip in, and we do offer a couple of sets that have clips, but I personally prefer the glue in. They just hold better. It's faster, it's easier, and it works great. And I'm going to explain to you the different kinds of glue you can use here in a minute. I'm just marking where I want to put my glue. so we don't have it slopped all over in the corners and stuff where it doesn't belong. And that's all you got to do there. And then we take it back out and apply our cement. Okay, for this project, we're going to use 3M weather strip adhesive, and always use the black because it just looks so much better than that yellow stuff getting slopped all over your molding. And my personal favorite is Amazing Goop. It works good. It dries clear and it dries hard, and it does really well. Or you can use some 3M window weld urethane like you use on late model windshields. A lot of guys like that. Or you can use Permatex weather strip adhesive. Or some people just prefer a regular silicone, and it comes in clear and black. But whatever kind of glue you do use, just be sure and follow the directions and make sure you get enough dry time. And now we're going to go ahead and apply this to our product. Okay, we're going to take our 3M weather strip glue and apply it to all our flat surfaces that we mark. You're going to get a little messy here, but it'll clean off with a little lacquer thinner, don't worry.
Now, before you put the weather strip on it, make sure it flashes, settles for a little bit. That way you get a good adhesion when you put it together.
I'm going to make a huge mess here, but that's what you got to do. You got to get dirty to build a car. Right, Gary?
That's right.
Just get it on the flat places. It's real easy. You'll see what we're talking about when you go to do it on your door.
Vince, can you get too much on there?
I can easily.
Okay.
This is where you screw up your fancy paint job, but don't worry, you get a little bit of wax and grease remover, paint thinner, and it comes right off.
Plus, keep in mind that all that'll be hid.
Yeah, it's not going to show anyway. Well, I'm making a mess here, Gary.
Part of it. That's part of it. If you're not making a mess, you're not doing anything.
Then take your time. These parts aren't going to install themselves. You got to work on it. This takes time to build a door and do it right. It just don't happen overnight. All right, now we're going to move over here and put some glue onto our part. Now we got the glue applied to our door frame, so I'm going to come along where I marked it and put a bead on our run channel, and hopefully not make as big a mess as I did before. Now, you probably ought to wear rubber gloves doing this, but that's for sissies, so we're going to do it the hardcore way. And just put it on there. And I'm getting it all over my hands and my wedding ring, and my wife's probably going to kill me, but it's okay. So we're going to do this. Just put a nice little bead right there on that edge. And then we'll let it flash off for a minute and stick it on the car. Okay, I'm going to show you another little trick that I learned a long time ago. And the way I learned this is by reading the tube, actually, and it finally started working for me. 3M recommends that once you put the glue on both surfaces, let it flash off, and then what you do is you give it a quick finger smear just to reactivate the glue on one of the surfaces, and then it will stick. Now that we got that done, we're going to put the window channel back in the door, get it where we want it, and it's going to stick just like it grew there. Now, in some cases, if we had a window, which we don't, you can roll the window up to hold this in place and let it dry 24 hours, depending on the kind of glue you're using. But in this case, we got a roll of masking tape, so we're going to tape it in there, get it right where you want it, and it works just as good. And it'll stay there till it dries. We're going to let it dry, and then we're going to show you the finished product at the end, and then we'll talk to you some more.
Whatever cement you use, make sure you read the instructions and follow the instructions. This particular cement says to wait 24 hours. Now what we've done is we've got it set. It's going to hold. We're going to go ahead and untape it and I'll show you what it looks like.
As you can see, we got a nice clean bead around there. And I'll get a close-up shot and show you what the corners look like here in a second. But that's pretty much how you get that stuff in there in your run channel. Just be sure and put your fuzzy on first, your outer fuzzy, and then install this, and you're ready to put your window back together and you're on the road.
Okay, as we finish up, I want to make sure that you send in the warranty card. We keep them all. We service them all. And we especially want to thank you for buying a Repop's part.
Yeah, and it's a lifetime warranty. So as long as you, the original purchaser, own the car, we'll stand behind our product, and we have service after the sale. If you have any trouble, you can call me or Gary on the phone, and we'll try to help you out. And also, we go around to car shows and talk to our customers. And if you see this Repop truck at the car show, please come up and say hi to us and share your thoughts with us and let us know how you're doing with your project. And we appreciate y'all watching this video. I'm Vince.
I'm Gary, and we will see you next video.